not morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. Chris and Mark here at the Sweat Box. Thank you so much for joining us on a Wednesday.
You got it. We got quads and core for you today. We got a total of 9 movements. We're going to be doing 3 sets of each movement before we move on. First set's going to be 40 seconds. Second set's going to be 30 seconds. The last set's going to be 20 seconds long. We're going to take a break, then we're going to move on to the next exercise. The good news is we're only going to go through this circuit one time. So these are the 9 moves that we're going to be doing today. Number 1, I'm going to be doing the regression. I'm going to be doing air squats for all of us that do not have equipment at home. Christine is going to be doing goblet squat. So if you do have a weight, whether that's a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a bag of books, bag of water softener salt, grab that, use that for your squats. Number 2, we are going to do core. We're going to go into either plank slides or plank shoulder tap. I'm going to be in a high plank, feet wide, core tight, tapping my shoulders, alternate sides. Chris is going to be feet wide, core engaged, sliding that dumbbell side to side. From there, we're coming back to quads. We are going to go into 1.5 squats. They look like this. We are going to go down, full squat. We're going to come up halfway, pause, back down, back up all the way. So all the way down, up half, back down, all the way up, squeezing that butt. Number 4, heel taps. We're going to be on our back, knees bent, feet in close to our butts. We are going to engage our abs, bringing our shoulders up off the floor, and we are going to rotate side to side, tapping our heels. This is going to be a fantastic oblique muscle burn. From there, back up to quads, we are going into sumo squats. Your choice whether you do them weighted or unweighted. We're going to go wide. I'm going to turn sideways here. We are going to sit back, push up through those heels and squeeze. Oh yeah, you're going to feel it on those inner thighs, baby. Woo! Back to core. We're going to hit the floor, high plank this time. We're going to do plank 7, so you're going to take one knee, bring it to the same side elbow, bring it across to the opposite elbow, back to the first elbow, and reset. We're going to repeat that again on the other side. Exercise number 7. You might want to grab a mat for this or a folded up towel. We are going to be going into prisoner squat. So you can put your hands out in front of you or you can place them lightly behind your head. You're going to step forward, come up into that low stance and back down. From here, back to planks. We are going into a saw plank. So core nice and tight. I want you pushing all the way back on those heels and then coming all the way forward as far as you can. And then we're hitting our last exercise of the workout. We are going into a squat to a calf raise. So we're right back to the first exercise, sitting back in that squat, but when we come up, we're going to extend and squeeze those calf muscles, back down on our heels, and repeat for the whole set. And that's going to be it. Our whole workout's going to take us just about 25 minutes to get through. You guys can do this. This is your hump day workout. First, we're going to get warmed up though. Real simple warm up today. We are just going to do jumping jacks. So I got my stopwatch. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Let's go. Let us know what playlists you're listening to while you're working out.
It's very strange not working out to music here with us.
Guys are doing great. Get that blood flowing. Alrighty, we're past 30 seconds in. Got just about 10 seconds left. Final 5, 2, 1. We're going to take a little rest. We're going to do that one more time. And then we're going to hit these quads and our core.
Little calf burn with those jumping jacks.
Oh yeah. Alrighty, get ready. We're starting again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Final warm-up set.
You're not meant to be slow, guys. Get faster.
"15 seconds left. Keep it up, guys. You're doing great. Home stretch. 3, 2, 1. That's our warm-up. Let's get ready to work.
Okay. So you have that weight if you're following with me. We're gonna go nice and heavy. Keep those elbows tight into your body. We're gonna keep that weight right at our center here. We're gonna squat down nice and deep.
All right, get ready to go. We got 8 seconds.
All right.
If you're with me, just air squats, get that good stance. Toes pointed out, and let's go.
You want those elbows to come in between your knees. Make sure you're pushing through those heels to come up. Try not to hinge forward.
If you're doing air squats with me, really think about pushing those knees out to the sides. Inhale on your way down. Exhale on your way up and squeeze that butt at the top. That was our 40-second set done. Our 30-second set is coming up next.
All right, roll those shoulders back. It's really easy to kind of like hunch down and curl those shoulders in. So I'm gonna be more aware of keeping my shoulders back as I'm holding this big heavy weight here.
Here we go.
All right, 30 seconds. Abs and butt tight at the top of that squat, everybody.
And rest. All right, we got one more to go. I'm just gonna turn the volume up a little bit. There we go.
Okay. Get ready? All right, last one here. Big inhale on the way down. Big exhale on the way up. All right.
Awesome.
Number one down.
Squat round is done. We're going into plank slides or high plank shoulder tap next.
So I say this often with this exercise. We are not playing, what's that game?
I don't know.
With the pinball. Oh, pinball. We're not playing pinball. You must lift your arm and slide that weight over. Place it back down, lift your arm, slide that over. Again, being mindful that we don't shift our hips. We're gonna keep our feet nice and wide here.
All right, get ready. What Chris just said is key. Core is tight. Those hips, your butt is not shifting.
Exhale as you're pushing that weight all the way over. And you want to push it as far over as you can. So that as you're pushing it back, that time under tension for your abdominal area is on point.
If you notice me, I've slowed down. I'm keeping my hand on my shoulder for that full exhale.
Take a knee. Remember, don't flop down out of that plank. We need to protect your back every time. Oh, so good. 30 seconds. That's what's next. I like coming down the mountain as we talk about. All right, here we go, guys. Pushing those heels back. You may need to adjust your feet once in a while. That's totally fine. Your weight is in your center here, not in your shoulders. Come on, guys, you got this. All right.
Nice. I can feel those abs firing.
Oh, yes.
Strong core, people. All of our strength comes from our core.
That's right.
Strong core, healthy core. Let's get ready. Final 20-second set.
You got this. It's nothing. Don't rush this. Again, full exhalation as you're sliding over. All right.
Awesome. Enjoy that break. We're coming back to our quads. We're gonna go into those 1.5 squats. Real important here, I don't want to see any bouncing. I'm looking at you, I'm watching you through your TV, through your screen. We are coming down. We're gonna come up halfway. Back down, all the way up. I'm gonna do it wrong. That's not what we're doing, it's not a bounce. I want it controlled. Little pause at the bottom, little pause halfway, little pause back at the bottom, pause at the top, squeeze that butt.
That's so it hurts so good.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go, full depth.
Inhale. Exhale a little bit. Exhale. All the way up. Pushing through those heels, guys. Get that butt all the way back. Push back. Lots of quads here.
Oh,
right.
nicely done. We're gonna do that 2 more times. I wanna see that full depth. We are targeting tops of our knees at the same height as our hip crease when we're at the bottom.
So this is why if you need to go a little bit wider with your feet to get down there, that's A-okay. Here we go. I'm gonna show you from the front. We know everybody doesn't have the same range. That's okay. Consider this a challenge. And don't worry, we're not caring so much about the reps today. It's focused on quality movement every time. Ooh, it gets harder to talk as my legs are burning, that's for sure. That's okay. All right.
Very good job, people. We got 1 more to go.
Keep those shoulders back, right? Try not to completely hinge forward. Okay. Here we go. 4 seconds. 20 seconds is all we've got left on this one.
Let's do this.
All right, down we go. Oh yeah. Here's that booty too.
Oh, music to my ears. Finish it up.
All right.
You guys got what's left of our 40-second pause, and then we're going right into heel taps.
So I want to see that your feet are wide, but also that your feet are out, pointing away from you a little bit. Because if they're right here, this is not, you're not, what are you doing?
Challenge yourself.
So get those feet out a little bit wide. I want you to reach for it. Exhale, touch that or squeeze that oblique while you touch that heel and back again. I often say it's like a stake driven right through the center of your rib cage. Here we go, palms open.
And keep that chin up. I don't want to keep tucked chins like this. Be looking straight up at that ceiling. And again, squeeze those abs.
Exhaling only on one side, right? Inhale. stronger your core gets, the less pull in your neck and your shoulders you'll find, the more of that hold is coming from here, your upper abdominals. Okay?
Oh, nice. Oh.
I am going to show you a regression for those of you that have trouble with shoulders and necks. So we're going to stand up, open those palms, we're going to come down, squeezing your obliques this way.
Get ready.
All right? So I'm going to do that regression with you. My butt is tight, my abs are tight, I'm reaching down. Again, I'm not just bouncing, I'm using my obliques every time to get side to side. My butt is nice and tight, my pelvis is coming forward. All right.
Oh, one more to go.
Okay, I'm gonna get back down on the floor for this one. Again, keep the shoulders off the floor. Lift your shoulders. Find a spot on that ceiling to keep looking at. Woo! All right.
Oh, great job, gang.
Sumo squats.
You got it.
Yes. All right.
This is pretty monumental. We're halfway through the workout.
So sumo squats, I'm going to take a weight. You don't have to use one if you don't have one. If you do have one, I encourage it. So we're going wide. I want you to think about using your inner thighs to come down and up. So
Push through that heels. All the usual squat rules apply. We're sitting back. Get ready. We're starting in 5.
all right, here we go. If you're not squeezing your butt at the top, this is not going to do anything for you. Keep it tight. You'll see as Mark comes forward, his pelvis comes forward a little bit. That's okay. But he's not arching his back. His back stays upright. Mine does too. Again, inhale down. Exhale. I'm not snapping my knees at the top. Woo. All right, here's the difference from snapping your knees. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm coming up, squeezing my butt. My knees are actually still a little bit on the soft side. Okay. Woo, 5 seconds. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, how you guys doing there? All right. Okay, here we go. Think about inner thighs, think about glutes, think about quads and abs.
Ooh, balance. There we go.
Don't look down.
Look down a little bit.
Finishing up round 2.
Okay, one more to go.
Starting to sweat now, guys. How about you?
Oh, feeling that.
Right here.
You new and unique parts of my thighs.
Okay, here we go. 20 seconds. All right. As far as pace is concerned, try and stay with us. Okay, we slowed it down on purpose for you.
Nicely done. Going into plank 7s next.
Grab some water.
Okay, with those plank 7s, we're going to be alternating sides.
So our hands are going to be stacked under our shoulders. We're going to drive our knee out to the same side elbow. We're going to sweep it to the opposite elbow. Back out, back down. Again, not fast. If you're swinging it, you're not using your core, you're using your hips. We're looking for core here. Okay, Get ready. Stack those hands under your shoulders. All right. Out, in,
Control
out,
is the name of the game.
down, switch legs. Keep that butt nice and low. Woo, fire is burning. Again, your weight's in your center, not in your arms and shoulders. All right.
Great job on the first set. Let's do it again.
Our line of sight is going to be just in front of those hands, just a little bit ahead, maybe 8 inches ahead of you. That's it. No tucking under. You do not need to look at your knees or your feet. You don't need to look straight ahead. All right, here we go. Okay, again. Every movement is controlled. We're not dropping that knee. We're keeping it up high, and we are placing it down onto the floor. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Okay.
I'm happy we've only got 20 seconds left of this nonsense.
I happen to love this one, so I'm like, bring it on. Okay. Here we go. 3 seconds. Come on, guys. Here we go. Don't rush it. You haven't had to yet. You're not about to start now. Stay in control. Woo, we made it through that one.
Finish that set.
Okay. Prisoner squats is next, so this is where you might want to use your mat or a towel. And again, really important, keep those knees wide. You are lifting your leg and planting your foot. Plant, lift it back and set it down. It is not this. This is some kind of dance. We're not doing that dance today. Okay, so you don't want to put your hands out this way. Put them out to the side, or right in front of you, okay? All right, here we go. Place that foot, stay low. I'll say to our class here oftentimes, stomp, stomp up and down. Okay? That way you know, once one foot's been stomped down, you can pick the other one back up again. Core tight here. Don't curl forward. Abs nice and tight. I'm using my lead leg every time. Good, rest. Woo. That was tough getting up there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm lefty, so I often will lead with my left leg. I'm gonna try and confuse my brain a little bit now, and I'm gonna lead with my right side. All right, see how this goes. You gotta think about it more. Keep those abs engaged. Quads and core are working together to get you up. Yes, it's hard. Stop telling yourself that. We know that. We're not here for easy. You aren't either. Good, rest.
Oh.
I'm not standing up.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my lead leg now. So we got 20 seconds left. Wild card, you decide, lead leg or opposite leg. Here we go.
Alternate.
Keep those feet wide. Keep those knees wide. All right.
Oh.
So good, so good.
What do we got next? We got
Salt
salt plank next.
Okay. For this one, I actually prefer no mat because oftentimes we're sweaty by now and you're gonna slide. So, this one, do not keep your hands together. We're gonna keep our fists tight, shoulders stacked on top of our elbows. We're gonna come all the way forward on our tippy toes with our bums low, pushing all the way back into those heels as far as you can go. Your weight stays in your center. All right, here we go. Exhale forward, inhale back. Again, you are sawing, you're not bouncing back and forth. Try and stay with us as far as pace is concerned. Feet are locked together here. Bum is tight. Quads are locked. You might need to adjust your elbows. They may have flared out like mine just did. I just made that adjustment. Again, exhaling forward, inhaling back. Guys, you have less than 10 seconds here.
Take it in.
All right. So again, my line of sight, if I'm not looking at you guys, my line of sight goes from my hands and it's drawing a line straight back to where my elbows are, okay? As I'm coming back, my line of sight is by my elbows. As I'm coming forward, it's to my hands. Here we go. Bums tight. It is much easier to do a saw plank with your butt tight and your abs tight than it is if you don't. If you don't, your back's gonna sag. And that is not a saw plank. Squeeze those cheeks, guys. That's what we want. 4 seconds. All right.
One more to go.
Kind of a full body experience here because I'm also feeling this in my deltoids.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit in my triceps too. Okay, here we go. Assume the position, as we like to say. All right, on those toes. Pull yourself forward. Use those abs. Yes, you can.
Oh, beautiful. Guys, we're in our last movement
Holy cow.
of the day.
Let that happen.
We are going into squat to calf raise. Again, optional, use a weight if you want, or just go body weight.
Okay. All right, see my wheels are spinning. I'm taking another weight.
Alrighty, hustle, Chris. Everybody at home, you got about 3 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'm giving it a good 1001, 1002 seconds. Squeeze at the top.
You're holding weights and they're down by your sides. Shoulders back, right?
Final 10.
Burning calves.
My entire posterior chain is engaged. Glutes, quads, calves, everything is squeezing at the top.
All right.
We're gonna do this 2 more times, and then we're done. You guys got this.
All right, this time I'm gonna pop my dumbbells up on my shoulders. I want you guys to squeeze your butts at the top. We've said it before, but I also want you to squat as deep as you possibly can. Two separate movements here. Come out of that squat with your heels on the floor, then raise those heels up. Woo, 2 down.
Last one. Let's do this.
Whew. Okay. Ready to squat, guys? Here we go. 20 seconds. It's nothing. Remember, inhale down. Power in that heel lift. Come on, one more.
Oh, there's that beautiful sound.
All right.
Our workout is done. You guys did amazing today. Give me a high five. A little lower intensity than what we hit you with yesterday, but that's on purpose. We want to make sure we're keeping your body from getting too accustomed to one style of workout. That's why we keep shifting higher cardio, lower cardio days, and that's why we keep shifting around our muscle groups. We're not going to get complacent here.
Follow my stretching as Mark's talking.
Mark is done talking. Mark's catching his breath.
All right. Keep that knee pointed straight to the floor. Oh, yes. We're going to do a runner stretch. So we're going to take one leg, put it in front. We're going to hinge down. This is great for your hamstrings too. So the back leg stays straight. Front knee is bent, dropping our head. Yes, you're going to feel a beautiful stretch up that calf and hamstring. Weight is in the back heel. All right, come on up, switch sides. So we do have a contest that is coming. We will be hitting up our Instagram feed with more details. It is going to run from April 15th until April 30th, right?
Something like that.
All right.
Stay tuned for details.
All right, reach across, stretch those shoulders out. All right, reach across the other side. Oh, yeah. I want you to find a wall or a couch. All right, we're gonna put that toe against the wall. And we're gonna reach towards into the wall while stretching our calf out.
Which calf are we stretching? The front?
Front one.
Front one. There you go.
All right, switch sides. So, toe with the wall. Push your body weight into your toe that is against the wall. Oh, so good. For those of you that have been skipping, this is an awesome calf stretch, especially considering those calves are likely rock hard right about now, because those skip workouts are awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome work today.
Yes, we will see you back here tomorrow. And yeah, let us know what you think of the video. Tell us how you're enjoying it. Follow us on Instagram at thesweatbox.ca.
Keep all your messages coming.
That's right, yes. All right, we miss you guys. We are looking forward to seeing you hopefully soon.